Good morning. Today's book is The Flea Sneeze by Lynn Downey and illustrated by Carla Firehammer. Okay, open your eyes and turn on your ears, and here we go. On a dark, dark night, on an old farm in a rickety-crickety tumble-down barn, everyone slept peacefully. A rat, a cat, a black-eyed bat, a cow, an owl, a feathered fowl, a dog, a hog, and an old barn frog. Everyone slept peacefully, but not the flea. No one heard him cough. Not even the mouse he used for a house, or the rat or the cat, or the black-eyed bat, or the cow or the owl, or the feathered fowl, or the dog or the hog, or the old barn frog. They all slept peacefully, but not the flea. No one heard him sniffle, sniffle. Not even the mouse he used for a house, or the rat or the cat, or the black-eyed bat, or the cow or the owl, or the feathered fowl, or the dog or the hog, or the old barn frog. They all slept peacefully, but not the flea. No one heard his garbled plea. Does anybody have a tissue for me? Not even the mouse he used for a house, or the rat or the cat, or the black-eyed bat, or the cow or the owl, or the feathered fowl, or the dog or the hog, or the old barn frog. They all slept peacefully, but not the flea. Then, suddenly, before he could cover his snoot, achoo! It scared the rat, who cried woo-hoo, and woke the cat, who hissed maroo. It baffled the bat, whose eyes turned blue, and confused the cow, who muttered moo, moo. It outraged the owl, who hollered hoo-hoo, and flustered the fowl, who crowned cock-a-doodle-doo. It daunted the dog, who barked woo, and sprayed the hog, who screamed ew, and reminded the frog of his old nephew. But the mouse the flea used for a house kindly gave him a tissue. The flea wiped his nose, and before his eyes had even closed, he began to doze. For all the rest of that dark, dark night on the old farm in the rickety-crickety tumble-down barn, everyone slept peacefully. The flea and the mouse he used for a house, the rat, the cat, the black-eyed bat, the cow, the owl, the feathered fowl, even the dog and the old barn frog. Everyone slept just like a log, except the hog. No one heard his garbled wheeze. I think I got a sneeze. And that's the end of The Flea Sneeze by Lynn Downey, illustrated by Carla Firehammer. Now let's go do some art. Okay, for today's art, we're going to be making yellow chicks. And instead of a paintbrush or our hands, we're going to use cotton balls. I have 2 cotton balls. One's a little bit smaller than the other. And we're going to make our chicks. And this is how we're going to do it. There's my chick's head. And here's my chick's body. My chick's head and my chick's body. And see how the paint kind of looks like feathers? So I've done 1, 2, 3 chicks. And while the paint dries, I'm going to add the chick's legs. And legs are easy. I'm going to use a black marker. And there's 1, 2 legs with 1, 2, 3 feet. 1, 2, 3, well, not feet, toes. Baby chicks just have 2 feet. So there's 1, 2 legs, and then 1, 2, 3 toes, 1, 2, 3 toes. And here's this baby chick's legs. Okay, so there's the legs on my 3 chicks. And then I actually need the paint to dry a little bit more so that I can use an orange marker and do its beak and its eyes. So we'll come back to this in a little bit and we'll move on to our science. Okay, for today's science experiment, we're going to do magic milk. So you'll need any kind of container that's not big enough for the milk to spread out, but you don't need a ton of milk. I just did enough to cover the bottom of a pie tin. And then I have some dish soap, a Q-tip, and some food coloring. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some food coloring to the milk. So a drop here, here, and maybe this one's empty. Oops, that's good enough. Okay, and then green. So that was red. Now some green. And some blue. One, 2, 3 drops of blue. Okay, so now I have my Q-tip and I'm going to put dish soap on it and watch what happens. So why this is happening is the dish soap is a degreaser and it reacts with the fat in the milk, causing the color to spread. Let's see, I may have just had too much color. But that's how we do our magic milk. And we're able to spread it, and it almost looks like tie-dye. It's beautiful, or stained glass. So it's a reaction between the fat and the milk and the degreaser in the dish soap, and it causes the color of the food coloring to spread and react. It's actually trying to run from the degreaser. Hope you enjoyed today's science. Have fun with it at home, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so now my chicks are dry enough to add the details. So they're baby chicks, so I'm going to give them just 2 little eyes. This one's a little chubby. And then I'm going to use red to give them a little beak. And the beak is their nose. Actually a combination. It's a nose and a mouth. So there's my 3 fluffy baby chicks.